Hi everyone, delonewolf here, back with some more Path of Exile for the guided Hieropanth, and we are continuing in Act 6. Of course, I think I'm close to the end, but I must also say at this point, this is close to as far as I've gotten. I think I beat this act once a pretty long time ago, and since then I've not been here. At most, I've done this once. So I am pretty close to the end, but let's first of all give you guys a bit of an update on what's been happening with the build, of course. Down here we went, no, let's see where we went with some extra stuff. Over here now we are working on even more life and mana, and then we go up to deep wisdom. Up here we did grab all of this fire damage. That is a pretty massive boost in fire damage, and then I think we still want to go for this life node afterwards as well. That is something to work towards. And one more gem, by the way, which I think I just found out that I'm in solo self-found, so that means there is no trading, but the second inevitability would be super powerful. And so I either need to gamble on a drop, or I can just bring a second character into Act 5, and then I can get a second of inevitability. So that one would go, where did I see that? I think it's here. So I just need one intelligence, and then I've got a dual socket as well, which would increase my damage quite massively, because that would of course allow these to do 3 orbs, magma orbs instead of 1. And gear wise, not much has changed. Let's take a quick look at my inventory. That is right here. I do have now an Imperium Call Crystal Scepter with 30% increased elemental damage. That's not bad. We still have that Cloak of Flame. And here, let's see, that's old. All of this is pretty old for the rest. So yeah, not much to say. I'm using one Quicksilver Flask just to run away a little bit faster when we do get into trouble. When it comes to stuff that I've found that could be interesting, what I really like is here, this Quartz Wand. Not bad for fire damage, and summon 8 Raging Spirits on kill. Here we get Dying Breath. Look at that, for auras and curses, that's pretty good. And here I'm not sure what Lightbane Raiment does. And then I think there was one more. This one maybe. Poor Amulet. Minions have 11% increased maximum life. Increased movement speed. Deal increased damage. That's actually pretty good for my witch. Although there's a lot of work to do for the witch as well. But yeah, we are also finding some decently interesting stuff here and there. And I'm keeping some of these just so that if I replace, let's say, 2 red and or if I would replace these 3, I could always put in that weapon, etc. So you do need to be a little bit careful with what you throw away and what you keep. But let's get started here. We are at the beacon, and I think we just have to go through the beacon, and then we will be at the final boss for the map. Oh, something did change, by the way. I am no longer using the ability to put a curse. That's completely gone for now, and instead I chose something pretty defensive here. Molten Shell, that costs when damage taken and costs when stunned. So normally I should get Molten Shell and some extra HP basically when I get into trouble. We stumble upon a fort from the looks of it. That's gonna be interesting, because that does tend to be pretty hard. So let's see if we can do anything. That's a first gate down. We're, I think, gonna try to take out another gate here as well first. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if anyone wants to come out and play. And these forts are actually pretty difficult to do from time to time. So I'm pretty happy to see that these guys are doing decently well. Let's turn back. Let's see what's up here. We definitely have someone. And that ought to be decent. Ooh, yep. Wanna get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get more HP. Phew. And yeah, my totems did do the job here. So Janus,
yes, I'm a Perandus, but
I'm not gonna betray him.
Live, I suppose.
I know you want to.
And then we're gonna bargain with her.
Was in dire need of a shake-up anyway, Exile.
Put some of these to get rid of whoever else wants to come in. And energy shields doesn't have too good a slot layout, I don't think, so it's not gonna be that great. Is there potentially still something here to do? Let's go like that. Kill this guy back here. There we go. And that's actually a Syndicate Fort done, which is, yeah, pretty tough content from time to time. So it does mean that I'm doing pretty well when it comes to my damage at the moment. And yeah, to get out, I have to either use this or, of course, the flask, and then I can run away at speed. Now, let's see. Use the black flag at the beacon to summon the black crest. That's what I need to do next. Right, let's see if we can figure that out. The black flag is something that we found a little earlier on. Now look at them just tossing these magma orbs everywhere. That's pretty good. We're actually getting close to another level like this. Got a yellow here, so you can always do that. Actually really powerful as well. What's it called here? The Searing Bond. Does a lot of damage. So what I'm learning to do in trouble is you put up a wall like this, and then you put either Searing Bond like this, or you do it back here, and then you try and pull the enemies within these bonds. That is pretty damn good. So there we go. Ooh, that's 4 linked. I'll take it just in case. Might at some point be useful. If not, I think it's got the 3 colors. So let's keep exploding everything. Put up that defensive. And this is really a barrier that is quite deadly for the enemy. So let's keep going up here. A couple of them. I don't think we need too many totems to deal with these guys. Let's also get rid of that. Take a look at this here. We could try that. So you put these 3 up here. Then you put the Searing Bond here. Then you summon the crab. And just run away after reinforcing yourself a little bit. And there we go. Everything just dies. Very, very fun to run like this. And yeah, that guide has been helping me get in a comfortable position here in Act 6, which I've not done before. I really had to push that. I think it was with the Minion Witch before. So that is definitely a big difference if you follow a guide like this. Let's see if we're getting close. I think we will be. That might just be above towards the beacon in question. Certainly looks like it. So we're just gonna keep going. Put another Searing Bond up here. Try and get Elemental Overload. And there we go. Actually just level up as well. I'll take the Jeweler's Orb. And there it is indeed up here. Ooh, and that's actually a crafting receipt. I'm still not sure how that works. I need to explore quite a bit. But for now, this is what it's all about. Just massive damage. Very cool. And this also, of course, makes things a little bit easier to play. So you've got your 3 main totems. Then you can create this deadly place here like that. And then if you have got extra time, just try and get the Elemental Overload up and running as well. Oh, we need to do something with that for sure. But first, let's level up. And let's see. Up here, look at that. 8% life, 12% extra mana. 2,200 and 1,000 mana. Part of it is reserved, of course. So now I guess that I have to just pull this up. Let's see if it works. Well, that's actually pretty easy for me. You do have to stay in within it. And some of these cannons are a bit annoying, of some of these mobs. But yeah, we do have some pretty sick damage. So it's not too big a deal. So we just have to move the beacon in the right spots. Or put this in here. Double cannons. Let's fire. That should be some resources. There we go. And I guess we... Let's see, ignition switch. No, we need the second fuel canister. So same thing there. Alright. Well, let's speed this up a little bit. Let's stand in range. And I guess we can try to put a better searing bond up this time, like that. Oh, and then the mobs will actually pull that back. Yeah, pretty annoying. But we're gonna try. Lovely to see all the magma orbs just bouncing around everywhere. Keep 3 of them up. Extra searing bonds. Elemental overload. Yeah, things just die. Another one. Searing bond up on the track. That's actually pretty good, I think. We can make another one of these. And again, normally I would pay a little bit more attention to the loot, but right now just want to try and get that progress done. I'm sure that whatever drops here can drop later as well, and then now we should have everything we need. So let's ignite the switch and then the beacon. Now we get to talk to Whelanruff. That's pretty ominous beacon. He's down here, so let's go. Actually grab that wisdom. Scroll of wisdom. Not a lot, but every little bit might help. Sail to the Brine King's reef.
I'm going to be bawling and chaining after your sorry ass once our journey
That's okay.
is done.
Alright, and now we go to the Brine King's reef.
Right.
And let's see here. Oh, we actually still have to do a little bit of exploration, so I'm going to quickly take the time. I'll show you guys a little bit more, of course, now that we're not actually at the end of the act, but a little bit before that. So then I can go back, sell these things here, put this stuff in my stash. So I'll just put that here. I'll just make a little bit of room like that, and go back. So that's what I generally do. And now at the Brine King's Reef, level 50. So I'm out leveling that. We should try to search the reef for Nessa. And then if I'm not mistaken, that becomes like a big fight. Where the sea keeps getting closer and closer to engulfing you. That was what was happening there. Okay, so you do have lots of slow down patches, which is quite annoying. Wish we could just burn that down, considering that we're using lots of fire spells. So let's try to keep moving, maybe follow the coasts. We can jump over that. Ooh, there is the Syndicate again. But look at that, that's a pretty good placement. And I can get the hell out of here. Look at that, it's actually also my searing bond that just took care of 3 of them. So that's a deadly combination. And then with a little bit of speed you can just turn around and put them back in there. Execute for an extra rank. I think I like that. Corel is already at rank 2. We'll execute him as well. There we go, he gets to become a captain. Blade, we really do want a scepter. And I will bargain for intelligence.
I like you, Exile.
Thank you. And anything here? A big maul. So that's 5. That's not bad, but they're not linked. So yeah, except for the soldier's boots here. Not spotting too much. We'll just take a little bit of extra stuff. That's not too big. Just to get a little bit of trade in for resources. But yeah, look at how well this went against the Syndicates. And this is basically that trap where you put those 3 totems and then the searing bond creates that area in which, well, stuff just dies when they, for instance, pop up right in the middle of that. So that's pretty cool. We are continuing. When it's just regular white stuff, it's usually enough to just put down the 3 damage totems. And when it's just some stragglers, you can also go like that. And just try to get the proc. And then, yeah, everything does get deleted. So we're just following the coast at this point. Quickly reinforce. Anything here? Nope, that looks like a corner. Alright. And so, well, let's just see. Make sure that Nessa is not around here anywhere. That's lots of bad looking stuff coming in my way, but it's just a regular mobs, so as a result we can pretty easily take care of them. The real question is this really a corner, or is there actually a way to keep going? And there is, so we'll keep following that coastline the way we did before. Alright, gonna put that up as well. Elemental overloads. And stuff dies. Elemental overload is back. Good. Keep following these coasts. Eventually we'll start to get a handle on the shape of the map. And yeah, just let your totems do so much of the damage. Poor yellow. Walking right in all of these searing bonds, getting wrecked. I'll take the flask. I'll take this flask as well. I will set up another small trap here. Down you go. So alright, this is actually a pretty long beach line to follow. What's happening here? I'll take the orb. A bit more damage, and that is a passageway to the Brine King's throne. I think, yep, search makes sense that that she'll be here. So here is Nessa indeed.
So strong, so dedicated.
I am a Templar.
Never disappoint a lady in need. You're a gift, don't you see? A sumptuous feast for His Majesty on his wedding day. Really. We are both so touched by your generosity. Okay,
let's set the trap up if I can. Something like that would be nice. Can I get an elemental overload? Yes. And now if he does come in, that's great. If he doesn't, well, there comes that mechanic. Ooh, and I do get hit quite a lot. Good God. Oh, so I should try to escape from that. So we're gonna try to set this up again. Like that this time. Brine King. Elemental overload is doing well. Lots of mobs coming in as well. Gonna take a little bit of speed here. And she's basically part of the Brine King. And so now you want to stay in the middle and not take too many hits from that lightning stuff. And then just reset the trap. Can I do that? Looks good to me. Less than halfway through. Speed, please. Just gonna keep making sure that my totems are doing alright. So here we go again. Ouch. Just stay right in the center. Set it up again. A little bit of mana. And there we go. Actually, yeah, I died several times to this guy previously, but this felt very easy and very strong. And absolutely a perfect boss for that trap. So you do this, 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 and then that's a lot of damage. So I love this build here so far. What does this do? You cannot be stunned if you've been stunned or block a stunning hit in the past 2 seconds. So it can't be chain stunned. I mean, I really like this. 100% reduced effect of burning ground on you. It's basically something that is completely gone. Does it mean that I can take a second one? I can take a second one. Alright. Loves more defensive capabilities, so we will take that. And then we need to talk to Whelanruff next. But there you go, guys. I think that's, yeah, talk to Whelanruff to access Act 7. And so this is Act 6 done with the guided Hieropanth. Is going, as you can see, really, really well. And all of this is solo self-found so far. So I must say, very nice and a very good time in Path of Exile. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
How did you? You're still breathing. Bloody barnacles on me arse. You, my new friend, are a legend of the high seas to behold. I tell you what, I've already done my bit getting you here, but if you're looking to sail onto Frisia, me and the Black Crest would be honored to take ya.